Hi, boys and girls. Today's focus question is how can I show my thinking when solving story problems? And today's objective says I can recognize and make use of part whole relationships by using a tape diagram when solving a variety or different uh, problem types. Before we get started, we're going to go over some vocabulary that's going to be important in this lesson. The first one is part whole relationship. And that means the relation or connection between a part and a whole. To the right, you'll notice a number bond with a whole and it's connecting two parts. The second vocabulary is tape diagram. And the tape diagram is a tool used to organize the information given from a story problem. And the picture on the right shows us what a tape diagram looks like. In today's lesson, we're going to use this tool to help us organize our information better. In this lesson, we're going to give two problems, and I'm going to read the problem first. 9 dogs were playing at the park. Some more dogs came to the park. Then there were 11 dogs. How many more dogs came to the park? Now, in thinking of a story problem, I like to go through a 4-step process, which is think, ask, organize, and solve. First, we're going to think what the problem has and what it does not have. So in looking at this problem, I notice that there are 9 dogs at the park. That's my first set of information. Then I notice there were 11 dogs at the end. Something that is not there yet is some more dogs, and this is my unknown number. Some more dogs came to the park. Now that I thought about the problem, I'm going to ask myself, what is the question for us? Here it says, how many more dogs came to the park? So that tells me that we're solving for the green unknown number. If you notice the circled green number. Now I'm ready to solve by using my organization of a tape diagram. So let's organize this information. First information, 9 dogs. I'm going to put it in one side. And then I'm going to put some more dogs on the other side because we have some more dogs. If you notice, there's nothing there because we do not know this number yet. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect those two boxes with the whole number, which is there were 11 dogs. So now I know how many we had first, how many came after, and the total or whole number. So now I'm ready to solve. 9 dogs, and we're going to count on 9, 10, 11 dogs. How many more dogs came to the park? There were 2 more dogs that came to the park. And those are the 2 green dots you see in front of you. Now that I solved my problem, I'm going to write a matching number sentence. 9 plus 2 more dogs equals 11 dogs. And if you notice, there are 2 dogs that were boxed. The number 2 is boxed because that was the unknown number we solved for. Let's go on to problem number 2. Remember, we're going to think, ask, organize, and solve. The problem reads, some yellow beads were on Tamara's bracelet. After she put 14 purple beads on the bracelet, there were 18 beads. How many yellow beads did Tamara's bracelet have at first? So let's think. And in this problem, our thinking starts off with an unknown. It says some yellow beads. So I'm going to circle that as my unknown information. I know there are 14 purple beads already on the bracelet. I also know that at the end, Tamara's bracelet had 18 beads altogether. What is this problem asking us for? It is telling us how many yellow beads did Tamara bracelet have at first. So just like we circled the unknown yellow beads, that's exactly what the problem is asking us to find. How many yellow beads? Let's organize it into a tape diagram. First, I'm going to put my box for the unknown yellow, and I'm going to label this section yellow. Then I'm going to add my purple beads, and I'm going to add the 14 beads that she has. Last, I'm going to connect those beads to the whole, which is 18, the total amount of beads she has. Now I'm ready to solve. Starting with 14, counting on 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 beads. How many yellow beads did we find? Yes, there are 4 yellow beads. Now that we solved it, let's match it with a number sentence. 4 plus 14, 4 yellow beads plus 14 purple beads equals 18 beads. And yes, we boxed the yellow, which is the number 4, to show that that's what we solved for. I hope that next time when you come across a math problem, you think about the information, you ask yourself what it's asking you to solve, you organize your information with a tape diagram to show those part and whole relationship, and then you solve the problem. Hope this helped, and I will see you on the next one.